Most men believe respect is earned through effort, so they explain more, justify more, prove more. But every attempt to secure respect quietly signals need, and need is what respect instinctively avoids. Respect doesn't respond to persuasion. It responds to position. Position is felt before it is discussed. Men who chase respect try to negotiate position after it's already been lost. The moment you seek respect, the balance shifts. You move toward them. They don't move toward you. Movement direction reveals hierarchy instantly. Men who are respected don't advertise value. They assume it. Assumption removes negotiation from the interaction. Chasing respect creates overcommunication. Overcommunication creates transparency. Transparency eliminates mystery, and mystery is what forces people to assign value on their own. Respect is not granted to effort, it's granted to restraint. Restraint suggests confidence in outcome. Men who chase respect react emotionally to disrespect. Reaction exposes investment. Investment invites pressure. Men who don't chase respect allow disrespect to reveal itself fully. They observe first. Observation delays response. Delay changes power. Respect is automatic when consequences feel implied. Chasing removes implication by making intention obvious. Men who explain themselves seek understanding. Men who are respected don't need it. Understanding is optional when position is clear. The brain assigns respect through economy. Who spends energy? Who conserves it? Energy conservation signals advantage. Chasing respect feels proactive. In reality, it's reactive, and reactivity is always read as lower status. Men who don't chase respect let silence speak first. Silence filters out those who only respond to noise. Respect is attracted to men who appear self-directed. Self-direction removes the need for validation. The paradox is simple. The less you pursue respect, the more it follows, because pursuit suggests uncertainty, and certainty is what respect recognizes instantly. Men who chase respect fear losing position. Men who attract respect assume it cannot be taken easily. Respect doesn't like pressure. It avoids demand. It appears where there is calm expectation. Once respect is felt, it self-maintains. People adjust behavior without instruction. Chasing respect keeps you visible. Attracting respect makes others watch instead. This is the foundation. Before authority, before dominance, respect begins where chasing ends. Need is louder than words. It leaks through tone, timing, and posture. The moment need is sensed, authority collapses. Not because others judge you, but because their nervous system stops trusting your position. Authority requires internal stability. Need signals instability. People instinctively resist giving power to what feels unstable. Men who need respect over-explain. They clarify tone. They justify intent. Each clarification removes gravity. Authority is felt when outcomes don't matter emotionally. Need reveals attachment. Attachment invites testing. The brain assigns status by leverage. Who needs the outcome more? The one who needs less controls the frame. Need accelerates speech. Authority slows it down. Speed betrays urgency. Men who need approval react fast to disrespect. Reaction reveals dependency. Dependency reduces authority instantly. Authority does not chase agreement. It allows disagreement to exist. Allowance shows confidence in position. Need narrows focus. Authority widens it. Wider perspective feels dominant. Men who need respect fear silence. Authority uses silence deliberately. Need makes boundaries emotional. Authority makes them implicit. Authority is not dominance. It is emotional independence. Independence removes negotiation. Need tries to secure the future. Authority assumes it will be fine. People respect men who don't require reassurance. Reassurance feels like maintenance. Authority allows others to doubt. Doubt doesn't threaten position when position is internal. Need turns conversations into transactions. Authority keeps them asymmetrical. Men who need respect chase reactions. Men with authority let reactions come or not. Authority is felt when pressure is absent. Absence of pressure is powerful. Need is visible effort. Authority is invisible gravity. This is why need destroys authority. Not morally. Neurologically, detachment does not mean you don't care. It means your identity is not tied to outcomes. When people sense that your self-worth remains stable, whether they agree or not, their nervous system registers safety. Safety creates trust. Trust creates respect. Most men confuse intensity with authority. Intensity pressures people. Detachment relaxes them. Relaxed people assign higher status because nothing is being demanded from them. When you are detached, silence does not scare you. You don't rush to fill gaps. You let moments breathe. That breathing space forces others to adjust to you. Detachment removes the emotional hooks others use to pull reactions from you. Without hooks, tests fail. Without tests, respect stabilizes. People test men they believe can be moved. Detachment signals immovability. Immovable structures are not pushed. They are navigated around. The brain associates detachment with abundance. Scarcity clings. Abundance waits. Waiting feels powerful. Detachment slows your responses, not because you hesitate, but because nothing inside you is rushing. Men who are detached don't argue for position. They let time prove it. Time favors stability. Detachment also changes eye contact. It becomes steady, not intense. Present, not seeking. Eyes that do not ask questions project certainty. When people feel they cannot emotionally influence you, they stop trying. What remains is respect. Detachment removes defensiveness. Without defense, there is no weakness to probe. Most men overcommunicate intent. Detached men let behavior speak. Behavior is harder to question. Detachment creates asymmetry. Others adjust. You remain constant. This is why detached men are respected without effort. They don't seek validation. They make validation irrelevant. Respect does not respond to desire. It responds to emotional independence. Detachment is not coldness. It is control over where your energy goes. When your energy is not chasing approval, others chase alignment. This is the silent engine behind unearned respect. No words, no force, only inner position. Calm is not passivity. Calm is the absence of internal noise. When a man is calm under pressure, people instinctively assume he sees something they don't. That assumption alone makes them hesitate before challenging him. Challenge is an instinctive behavior. People test for cracks. Calm men don't show cracks because nothing inside them is shaking. Most challenges are emotional probes. They are not about logic. They are about reaction. Calm removes the reaction so the probe finds nothing. When someone challenges you and finds no urgency, no defensiveness, no speed, their brain quietly labels you as higher status. Calm slows time. In slowed time, impulsive people feel exposed. They retreat to protect themselves. Men who react quickly are easy to manipulate. Men who remain calm force others to reveal intent first. Calm communicates confidence without words. Confidence reduces the need for dominance displays. People challenge loud men to compete. They avoid calm men because competition feels unnecessary. Calm men don't rush explanations. They allow misunderstanding to exist. That tolerance signals inner certainty. The nervous system reads calm as control. Control feels dangerous to test. Most challenges escalate because of emotional feedback loops. Calm breaks the loop before it forms. Calm men don't mirror hostility. They absorb it. Absorption drains momentum. When someone cannot predict your emotional response, they lose leverage. Unpredictability without chaos feels dominant. Calm men don't argue to win. They observe until winning becomes irrelevant. This is why calm men are rarely challenged twice. The first attempt teaches people enough. Calm is remembered. Reaction is forgotten. When you master calm, you remove the incentive to test you at all. This is why calm men don't chase respect. They make disrespect uncomfortable. Not through force, not through words, through emotional control. Calm is the quiet signal that you are not to be managed. And people instinctively respect what they cannot manage. This is the psychology behind unchallenged men. At the highest level, respect is no longer negotiated. It is assumed, not because of status, strength, or words, but because your emotional position never changes. People sense that nothing they do can move you closer or push you away. When influence fails, hierarchy silently forms. Men who reach this stage stop managing impressions. They don't correct misunderstandings. They don't chase clarity. They allow others to interpret them freely, because interpretation no longer threatens their position. This freedom signals power more clearly than explanation ever could. Respect stabilizes when people realize access to you is limited, not intentionally withheld, simply unavailable on demand. Scarcity without manipulation feels natural, and natural scarcity creates hierarchy without resistance. At this point, silence becomes permanent leverage. You no longer use it strategically. It becomes your default state. Others fill the space with effort, explanation, and emotion while you remain still. Stillness always wins over motion. People stop testing you because tests require hope. Hope that you will react, hope that you will engage, hope that you will explain. When hope disappears, so does the desire to challenge. Respect reaches its final form when even disrespect feels pointless. Not dangerous, pointless. There is nothing to gain, nothing to provoke, nothing to extract, and so people redirect their energy elsewhere. At this level, you don't dominate rooms. Rooms recalibrate around you. Your presence resets tone, pace, and behavior without instruction. This is authority without announcement. Men who reach this state are rarely admired loudly. They are referenced quietly. Absence is noticed, silence is remembered, and memory is the final proof of respect. This is why respect never comes to men who chase it. Chasing reveals hunger. Hunger invites control. Control destroys authority. The loop is invisible, but absolute. Respect settles on men who no longer need it to feel complete. Not because they reject it, but because they are already positioned above its absence. This is the silent endgame. Nothing to prove, nothing to defend. At this level, your reactions are no longer available for public use. People cannot read you for advantage. They cannot provoke clarity. They cannot extract certainty. When access to your inner state is removed, influence attempts quietly fail before they begin. Men who reach this position don't need boundaries explained aloud. boundaries become felt. Crossing them feels uncomfortable even before it happens. Discomfort prevents actions more effectively than warnings ever could. Your presence begins to carry consequence without threat. People weigh their words more carefully. They slow their behavior instinctively. This is not fear, it is awareness. At this stage, even praise feels unnecessary. You don't absorb it. You don't reject it, you let it pass through. Indifference to validation confirms internal hierarchy. Respect deepens when people realize you don't store emotional accounts. No grudges, no debts, no emotional bargaining. Clean emotional ledgers make manipulation impossible. Men at this level don't signal strength, they signal certainty. Strength invites challenge, certainty removes curiosity entirely. Your absence begins to carry more weight than your presence. Rooms notice when you leave. Conversations shift afterward. That lingering effect is respect in its most stable form. At the end game, you are no longer managing social dynamics. You are outside them. Observation replaces participation. From that distance, power becomes effortless. Men who chase respect are always visible. Men who command it are quietly referenced. Visibility fades. Reputation remains. This is where the pursuit ends, not because respect was achieved, but because it stopped being relevant. When you no longer chase respect, it finally stays.